Number 3, atrazine.
Yeah, the reason I put this right after mold is because it's commonly used in grains in North America. And you're going to see a common pattern here. And that is, in Europe, totally illegal. In America, used all over the place. It's the second most used herbicide in North America. Glyphosate is number 1. That's Roundup.
Okay, Roundup. Yeah, we've all heard of that.
Yeah, and atrazine, the legal limit in the drinking water is 3,000 nanograms per liter, which is crazy if you realize men's natural estrogen is about 20 and women is between 20 and 400, and then you put the water in there and you say, okay, 3,000 nanograms per liter.
Wow.
It's pretty bad. And
that's runoff, so that's like the agricultural runoff
through the soil.
Gosh, gross.
Yeah, and the bacteria don't break that one down. So those first 2 we talked about, again, they're natural to some degree, not healthy for you, but natural. Yeah. But these rest on the list, they're all man-made, they're artificial. Gut bacteria, good luck.
Yeah, okay. Because it's not going to recognize it. Yeah. It's never been exposed to something like this, so it does not know it doesn't know to discern between an estrogen naturally occurring, or it's just like, oh, I trust this, it looks like estrogen.
Yeah, okay. Well, it's like the fungus. They just recently developed a fungus to try and break plastic down.
Right.
But that's like this long, arduous scientific process to try and develop something.
Yeah.
Because it's never happened before.
Right.
So don't count on that. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
These chemicals are designed to last. And another big study I like to bring up, because people sometimes don't realize the impact of this stuff. And I used to be a fan of like getting really healthy fats. I mean, I still am, not used to, but I would say, okay, like grass-fed meat, not that important, but grass-fed fat, like bacon or something, really important, because these things store in the fat.
Okay, yeah.
So if you're eating bacon where the pig is eating all kinds of this garbage, like moldy grains and atrazine, corn with atrazine, all this, it's going to be really high in that stuff. But the crazy thing is, even the meat, really a problematic issue, because the study they did on feedlot cows, and feedlot cows, I mean, that's pretty low in terms of ethics. That's super low to start with. But they're feeding them corn, tons of corn, and slaughtering them, so you don't really see the health impacts coming out. But they looked at the blood of feedlot cows, corn-fed cows, and it had 700,000 nanograms per liter of atrazine. So definitely that's going to have...
Wow.
Yeah, we're 20 nanograms per liter of natural estrogen.
Yeah.
And these things go through your intestine. They go through your skin.
Yeah.
So it's good to have those relative numbers. And that study, they call it parts per million or something, like the units were different. So I had to do the math and translate that and what that means in terms of, that's what I did with a lot of these studies to try and simplify it. And if you have those relative numbers, then you start to see, whoa, there's a real impact here, because we've got the atrazine, we've got the mold estrogen, we've got birth control, whatever.
Yeah.
And it starts to add up.
It does start to add up. And the ones that we can control are I guess, exposure to, we should really try to, because they're sneaking in other ways.
Yep.